Hey ladies, we are almost finished with this challenge, which is crazy to believe. We're already talking about Wednesday. So I'm down here in my clean gym because that was the thing that I've been putting off, and I mopped it and I cleaned all the equipment today. So I got to check that box. Anyway, for warm up tomorrow, you have Tabata of several movements. What that means is you're just gonna work for 20 seconds and then rest for 10 seconds. You're gonna do each of those movements 2 rounds or 1 minute. So you'll work for 20, rest for 10, work for 20, rest for 10, and then move on to the next movement. For your strength, we've got some upper body, because it's Wednesday. If you're one of my boot camp girls, we always do upper body on Wednesday. So you're gonna take some dumbbells or a barbell if you have it at home, and you're going to do 2 bicep curls with a 10-second hold at 90 degrees. So what that looks like is 1 full curl, hold at 90 degrees for 10 seconds, come all the way back down, full curl, hold at 90 degrees for 10 seconds. That's 2 reps. Next, you have tricep extensions. So you can either do that with 1 dumbbell, or you can do it with a plate or 2 lightweight dumbbells. You just want to keep those elbows close to your ears and then press out overhead. Okay, 2 of those. Then you've got 2 around the world in each direction. So you can use a plate or you can use a dumbbell. You're just gonna come up and around, 1, 2, and then 2 the other direction, okay? Then you'll do 4 of each of those things, 6 of each of those things, 8 of each of those, and 10 of each of those. Then you've got a little bit of core work, Tabata. So first thing is gonna be Russian twist. For the Russian twist, most of you are pretty familiar with that. You can put your heels down if you need to. If you need to modify that way, you can put your heels down and then just twist back and forth. You can lift your feet for a little bit more of a challenge, touching down on either side. You can add weight if you want even a little bit more of a challenge. So you're gonna work for 2 minutes at each movement. So you'll work for 20, rest for 10, work for 20, rest for 10. Do that for 4 rounds, which is a total of 2 minutes. The next movement you have is hollow lifts or hollow hold. So you're just gonna lay down on your back, pressing that belly button down into the ground, arms up overhead, trying not to have any gap underneath your back there. If you need to bring a knee in so that you can keep your back on the ground, you can do that. So you can either hold that position or you can do lifts. And then the last thing is gonna be crunches, hip extension crunches. So you're gonna lay on your back and then just push those heels up toward the ground, or toward the ceiling, I'm sorry. So you're just gonna do little movements, pressing those heels up toward the ceiling, okay? So each of those is 2 minutes of Tabata, so a total of 4 rounds. So that's a 6-minute core segment. Then your workout is 10 minutes long. So what you're gonna do, set your timer for 10 minutes. You're gonna go through each of these things, adding 2 reps each round. So you'll start with 2 reps of each, 4 reps of each, 6 of each, continuing to add until your 10 minutes is up. So the first thing that you're gonna do is a shuttle run. So set up some cones or some markers about, if you can, about 25 feet apart. So you'll go down 25 feet and back, which would be a total of 50, and that is your first round. So down and back is 2. Then you're gonna do 2 push-up and renegade row. So hopefully you have some light weights at home. If you don't, you can do this without weight. It's not a big deal to do it without weight. So what you're gonna do is hit that push-up position, do a full push-up, and then keeping that back nice and flat, you're gonna row up with your right, then row up with your left. Then you're gonna hit another push-up, row up with your right, row up with your left. If you need to drop to your knees for the push-up, that's fine. You can hit your push-up, row, that way, okay? If you can't do that, you can split things up and do your push-up onto a box or onto a bench, and then do your bent over rows separate. So you can just stand and do a row on each side after you've done your push-up if you need to modify that way. The last thing you're gonna do is a weighted step up. So chair, bench, box, You'll do 2 reps the first round. So one step up with your right leg, 1 step up with your left leg. Each leg counts as a rep. So on the round of 4, you'll do right, left, and that'll be 4 total reps. I'd love for you to add a little bit of weight, but if you're not comfortable adding weight, that's fine. You can just step up without weight. Just remember to really press through that heel. You should feel it in your glute when you're reaching full extension there at the top of that step up. So if you've got any questions about how you need to modify or anything about the workout tomorrow, just shoot me a text or post the question on GroupMe and we'll get it figured out. Hope y'all have a good Wednesday.